Hello, welcome to the Body Coach TV. I'm Shona Vertue and I'm going to take you through a really relaxing, chill out pre-bed yoga sequence. So let's just get started. You're going to come down onto the floor. So you're going to extend your legs, come onto your back, walk the shoulder blades down the back. And this time we're actually going to bend our knees, drop the knees in together. And that's going to take a little bit of pressure off your lower back. This one is designed to just get you nice and relaxed. So we want to do as much as we can to really calm the body down, stretch it out, decompress things that have been compressed from lots of gravity, right? All day sitting hunched over our desks. So I'm going to take your arms down by your side, close your eyes, and just start to relax. In fact, I want you to open your eyes, stare up at the ceiling, and then this time when you close your eyes, really feel that sense of sort of being more aware of the body. So as soon as we take away the sense of sight, suddenly we begin to feel other senses. So our ability to hear becomes a little bit more heightened and our ability to feel becomes more heightened as well. So I just want you to check in. Breathe in. Hold the breath at the top. Just notice that lightness that comes from holding your breath. And then open the mouth, exhale. Really breathe out, really commit to relaxing as you exhale. Let's do it again. So inhale, take the breath in. Just hold it for a second. And then open the mouth, exhale. Kind of like letting go of everything. You just want to really let go here, relax the body completely. Let's go for one more. Inhale, take the breath all the way in. Hold it. Feel the lightness. And then open the mouth, exhale. Relax the body. Okay. From here, interlace your fingers, arms reach up, stretch, and then hug the legs in towards the chest, squeezing the knees in. Okay, at the end of the day, sometimes you're gonna have a little bit of a sore back, so we wanna just massage out the back, rocking from side to side. And then we're gonna come back to center, you're gonna keep hold of the left leg, let the right leg go all the way down to the floor. Okay, relax the shoulders. I want you to keep checking in actually, because sometimes when you practice yoga, things start to tighten up when you don't realize. Yeah, so sometimes if you're stretching one area, to compensate, your shoulders will tighten up or your jaw will tighten up. So just keep trying to relax here. You're gonna grab hold of your thigh bone and you're gonna lift that leg up and just start to move it around in circles. So I want your leg to be really dead here, just nice and relaxed, just moving it around in circles. And what we're doing is we're sort of breaking some of the hard tissue that forms in and around the joint. We just want to lubricate it a little bit so that we can open into our hips a little bit. Okay, so moving around and then go the other way. Okay, and then come back to center. Take the leg all the way across the body. Now take this slow, all the way down to the floor, okay? So let it come right down, your back comes off. You're gonna take your left hand, you're gonna reach it as far forward as you can. We're gonna come up and around, opening out, exhale, stretch. So inhale, we're coming forward. You might get a couple of cracks. Reach forward. And then up, inhale, and around. Now, please notice, I'm not just doing this, right? Not some weird dance on the floor. We're actually trying to reach all the way so that we stretch all through the back, all through our lats, all through our abs, all through our chest and shoulders. Open up into the stomach. Okay, bring it back to center, hug that knee into the chest. Bend your right knee, place the right foot down onto the floor, cross the ankle, yeah, over the thigh. And then from here, we're coming into what's called thread the needle pose. Okay, so your left hand is gonna thread in between the legs. Lift your head, grab hold, either around the back of the leg, which is a bit easier, yeah, or the back of your shin, okay? And then you're gonna try and drop the head on the floor, okay? If that's a little bit too tricky for you and you're up here, just grab a pillow and just place it under your head or a towel, anything will do. Put it and then allow your neck to relax, okay? As we start to pull this leg in, you're gonna feel a stretch for your left glute here, okay? Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out, start to pull in. Okay, place the right foot down onto the floor. Keep the leg where it is. We're gonna lift up onto our elbows. Some of you are gonna be like, I can already feel that stretch. And if you are, you're gonna stay right here. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, you're gonna lift up onto the hands. Maybe you're gonna start to walk the hands in a little bit. Okay, take it slow. Take a deep breath in. If you're super hardcore, you're gonna exhale and drop the head down. Maybe try and get your forehead onto that shin, but take it slow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, we're gonna lift the head, yeah? Lift the chest as much as you can, which is gonna increase the stretch a little bit. So just work into this, feel this. If you're feeling super stiff, don't worry, right? As we go on, we're gonna get better and better. Take your left hand, grab your foot, pull it down to the floor. Bring that right heel in towards your groin, and the left foot is just gonna be slightly out in front of you. You're gonna take your hands forward. I want you to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, round the spine and drop down. Now, for some of you that are super tight, you're gonna feel like this is about as far as you're going, and that's totally fine. Just stay right there. If you feel like you can go further, go for it. Drop the body as far as you feel you can. But wherever you are in this pose, I want you to just sort of, you're gonna move in and out of it, okay? Because the muscles and the fascia, which is like cling film that wraps around the muscles, it prefers to move. So it's gonna feel less stressed out if you move in and out of this, which is gonna mean you're gonna stretch more, okay? So we're gonna close the eyes, and together we're gonna just lift out of it slightly, inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna fold forward and go as far as we feel we can. Then before our body and mind gets a bit stressed out here in that deep stretch, we're gonna come back out of it, inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna come down into it. Inhale, coming out of it. Exhale, coming down into it. Maybe you're gonna gain a little bit of flexibility. Inhale, come out of it, and then exhale, come into it. I want you to walk your hands around to the right side, okay? Your left arm is gonna reach forward. Now, I'll show you from the front, because what's gonna happen is that you're gonna wanna lift that left buttocks off the floor, okay, to make it happen. But I want you to keep that left hip grounded, and you're reaching out of it. What we're gonna get is this delicious stretch all the way down the side of the body. You're gonna feel it in your hip, your glutes, everything that gets really tight from either working out or just sitting still all day, yeah? Dropping the head down, come back to center. Good. From here, you're gonna hug that left knee back into the chest, right leg extends, we're going back down, all the way to the floor. Okay, from here, you're gonna kick the leg up as far as you can. Now, if you're super tight, this is maybe where you're gonna stop. So you're just gonna grab wherever you can and just start to roll the ankle. If you can go a little bit further, grab the back of the leg, maybe all the way up, maybe you're gonna grab the ankle or even the foot. You choose whatever works for you, okay? So we're just gonna hold it here, breathe in. Now, as you exhale, I just want you to start to pull it a little bit further. Feel free to bend the knee a little, and you'll really stretch into the hamstring, okay? Breathe in, exhale. Relax the shoulders and start to pull a little bit further. Don't worry if I'm going quite deep into this. Remember, I'm a gymnast. Breathe in, exhale, pull that little bit further. One more time, yeah? Breathe in, exhale. Okay, hug the knee back into the chest, and then release the leg all the way down to the floor. Come to interlace your fingers, arms reach up, point the toes, inhale, and then exhale, we're gonna hug both knees into the chest, squeeze in. How are we feeling? Let's rock from side to side, massage out through the lower back, and we're gonna do it all on the other side. So keep hold of that right leg, let the left leg extend all the way down to the floor. So we're opening into the hips a little bit. I'm gonna turn around actually so that you guys can see me. So when we hug in, I just want you to make sure, notice if you're feeling at the front of the hip, notice if you're feeling at the inner thigh or the back of the leg, and each time you come down to practice your yoga, I just want you to make sure that you check in and think, okay, maybe this is getting a bit more flexible, maybe I need to stretch the front of my hips a little bit more. Just pay attention to what your body needs. Grab hold of the thigh, and we're gonna start to take the leg around in circles, right? So we're opening it out. Here's a little tip. So what I would like you to do is lift the knee up, yeah, and pull the knee, pull the femur, this big thigh bone, out of the joint a little bit, okay? That's gonna create space, and it's gonna get what's called synovial fluid, which is really good for the joint, to just make your joints feel a whole lot better if they get a bit achy. So make sure you go the other way. Okay, and then we want to take that leg across the body for the twist, yeah? Take it all the way down. Okay, take it nice and slow. Take that right hand, reach it forward. We're going to go forward, reach all the way around, tracing that semicircle up and over, open out through the chest, belly pulls in. So let's go again. We're coming forward, breathe in, inhale, and then exhale, open out. The breath is going to be key here, guys, to really feeling relaxed tonight. Breathe in, up and around, exhale, and out. Okay, let's bring it back to center. Squeeze that knee back into the chest. Bend your left leg, cross the ankle over the thigh. Use your right hand to push the knee away slightly so we create more space at the front of the joint. Okay, and then we're going to thread the needle. So right hand is going to thread in between the legs. We're coming around the outside. Now, either going the back of the leg or around the shin. Okay, so take your time. Yeah, if your head is kind of off the floor and you're feeling really uncomfortable, feel free to put something underneath it. Yeah, and just start to pull in a little bit here. Okay, feeling that stretch for the hip. Take your time. We want to breathe in deeply, and to really get that deep, relaxing stretch, breathe out and the body will release. Yeah? So it's not enough to just kind of come into the postures and hope that our body will relax. You need to use your mind as well to relax your body. Close your eyes. Let's do one more. Inhale. Really relax as you start to pull that leg in. Okay, place the foot back onto the floor. You're going to lift up onto your elbows, and maybe you're just hanging right here and this is enough for you. Otherwise, maybe we're going a little bit further. Take it up. Nice and slow. Remember, there are two things in life you can't rush. That's love and yoga, okay? So we're going to come a little bit closer. There's probably some other things as well. All right, so take a deep breath in, and then exhale. Relax the back of the neck. The closer your chest comes to the leg, right, the more intense it's going to be on your hip. So take your time, but find the edge of your flexibility and just try to relax. One more breath here. Inhale, and then exhale. Okay, lifting the head, grab the foot, take it down to the floor, pull your left ankle, left heel in close towards the groin, and your other foot is a little bit further forward. Okay, make sure it's in the midline of the body. We're going to take the hands forward, take a nice deep breath in. We want to create length first, so we separate the joints, and then exhale, we can kind of fall deeper into it. Okay, so inhale, we're lifting out. Exhale, we're going into it. Inhale, coming out. Exhale, going in. Don't worry if you're back here, okay? Maybe you're just doing tiny little rolls, but each time just going that little bit deeper into it, okay? Okay, and then from here, we're gonna walk the body around. So walking around to the left, you're gonna reach that right arm out of the hip. And remember, from the front, it's gonna look like this. We're reaching and lengthening. That hip bone stays onto the floor. Drop the head and just kind of move about, right? So sort of find those angles that is gonna help you get the best stretch possible for your body before you go to bed, okay? Take one more breath in, full breath out. We're gonna come back around to center. Lift back up and out of it. Hug the right knee into the chest, left leg extends, use your abs, roll it down, good. All right, hug that knee back into the chest, and then we're gonna go for our hamstring stretch. So kick the foot up towards the ceiling, wherever you feel you can grab the leg. If you feel like you're down here somewhere because the hamstring's super tight, then bend the knee a lot and just pull it as close as you can with the knee bent, yeah? Grab wherever you can, shin, ankle, or foot. We're gonna take 3 breaths here together. You ready? Inhale, and then exhale. Pull the leg in. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale, pull it as far as you feel you can. Doesn't matter if you're here. Good, and then release it all the way down to the floor. Come to interlace the fingers, arms reach up, point the toes. Inhale. And then hug both knees in towards the chest. Just squeeze the knees all the way in. Okay. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees rest out wide. This is going to open into the hips. But you know what? Sometimes lower back pain actually comes from super tight hips. So it might be intense, but I just want you to take 3 breaths here and try and work through that intensity as much as possible. Okay, so you're either going to take your feet further down the end, which will make it easier, or if you're feeling a bit hardcore tonight, bring the heels a little bit closer to the groin, okay? Hands on the belly, close the eyes. Let's do this together. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Feel the body relax. Try to relax the hips. Focus your mind into the muscle. Breathe in. Exhale. Try to encourage the muscles to relax. Last one. Let's do it together. Inhale. hold it, and then fully relax. You ready? Exhale, all the way. Grab your legs, carry them back in together. It might hurt a little bit. Good, and then hug the knees into the chest, squeeze the knees in. Perfect. And then extend your legs out on the floor. You could even sleep here. Good night, if that's the case. Otherwise, take a few breaths, and then we can rock it up. The end. Good night, everyone.